Welcome back to the Jungle, CHS. We're your hosts, Connor Thrash
and Astoria Kindle. Due to COVID, the water fountains were shut down at the beginning of the school year. Students were required to bring their own water bottles to use at school. Thanks to Echo Water, dispensers were placed in the hallway for students to use.
However, our school is now equipped with bottle filling stations. With these new no-contact stations, students are able to fill their water bottles quickly and without spreading germs. The first station is located outside of Ms. Colgren's room. More to come.
Hey students, just want to talk about our new fancy water fountains really quickly. There's a couple things that you need to note. A, these are turned off. Do not get your mouth or anything on this unit. It's to protect you and be safe. We want you to use the bottle filler, which all you do is you unscrew the cap to your bottle after you're nice and thirsty, and you put it under the sensor, and then it does the rest. It'll count how many water bottles that we're saving. These water units are going to be installed throughout the building wherever they can be retrofitted. So it's really cool that we're able to have these sweet water bottle filling stations. Once it's done, you pull it, you're good to go. So remember, use these, hydrate. We want you to use these as much as possible. Stay away from the mouthpiece.
If the water is brown, do not be alarmed. Just contact Mr. Danielson or Mr. Kieswetter and they will flush the system.
We are grateful to have these new stations and the ability to fill our water bottles. As with everything new, please treat them respectfully and properly so that we may use them for years to come. Here's a quick thank you to Echo Water for the 5-gallon bottles and dispensers.
Thank you, Echo Water, for the dispensers and 5-gallon jugs of water that you donated to the school.
Now we pass it over to Emily Madison with our new segment, Car of the Week, where we show off people's cars with character.
This is a 2003 Ford Mustang. So this actually used to be my older brother's car. He's had it for a few years now, but he, I guess, just isn't fitting that bachelor lifestyle anymore, so now I have it. I'd have to say that my favorite feature of this car is the 4th Dragon Ball that I have as my knob for my... One of my favorite memories was like the last day of summer. I went driving around with my best friend Dylan and Justice, and I had the top down, and Justice was in the back just having a good time. We were blasting music. It was a really fun time.
That was totally rad. I think the Dragon Ball is my favorite part too. If you think your car has what it takes to be featured on our new Car of the Week segment, email Madison.
Now we'll pass it over to Kylie with Classroom Crash, our new section where we feature one of our innovative electives.
I'm Kylie Hauer, and welcome to our first segment of Classroom Crash, where we crash into our school's unique academic programs. Today, we'll be crashing into the art room. I'm here now with Mrs. Kern. Mrs. Kern, why do you think stained glass is such a popular class?
Well, I think people just love the opportunity to have a creative outlet throughout the day. We're actually one of the only schools in the state of Kansas that have a stained glass program. It's not something that's very prevalent in a lot of schools because it's kind of an expensive class to do. But it's just a great opportunity to learn an artistic skill without feeling like you have to have a lot of artistic talent to do it.
Awesome, thank you. And what would you say is your favorite part of teaching stained glass?
Oh, I love seeing the projects come together and seeing students conquer something they didn't think they could. When we first start doing it, a lot of students are kind of scared of the process and like, I'm going to hurt myself or I'm going to break something. So it's neat to see them overcome that fear and then have a project at the end that is really beautiful that we get to hold up in the window and let the light shine through. So
awesome,
it's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
I'm here now with Kira Mercer. Kira, could you describe your piece for us?
Right now I'm in the middle of making a window of some dark blue irises.
Awesome. And why did you choose this piece?
Honestly, I just thought it was really pretty.
Okay, thank you. And what's your favorite part of the stained glass process?
My favorite part would probably be when we polish it, which is one of the last steps we do. I just like it because it kind of finishes out the piece.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie. This week on Meet the Staff, we'll be talking to Jessica. Now, to meet the students behind the production, here's Meet the Staff with Jessica Bisnet.
I'm Kylie Hauer with Meet the Staff, and today I will be interviewing Jessica Bisnet. Jessica, what are 2 things that you consider yourself to be very good at?
Sports and sleeping.
Awesome. What's the best trip you've ever been on?
Probably in San Antonio.
Do you have any irrational fears? If so, what are they?
Trypophobia.
Could you explain what that is?
The fear of small holes.
Awesome, thank you. What's your favorite thing to bake?
No-bake cookies or chocolate chip cookies.
Awesome, thank you. Where would you time travel to if it were possible?
Anywhere but 2020.
Felt that one. If you could be any fictional character, who would it be?
Timon from The Lion King.
Nice. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Now, here's your upcoming events and results with Jenna.
Welcome back to Results and Upcoming Events with Jenna. Congrats to Sage and Kimling and Taryn Rundis for being voted Homecoming King and Queen. Last Friday, the varsity football team beat Council Grove 56-6. The JV football team won against Wamego on Monday 24-0. On Tuesday, the volleyball team competed against Marysville. Varsity won one game and lost the other. JV won both of their games while the freshman team lost both. Also, a special congratulations to Coach Wadine on her engagement. Upcoming events. This Saturday, the varsity volleyball team is competing in the Concordia Invite starting at 9. On Monday, October 5th, the JV football team plays at home against Clay Center. Go Panthers!
Thank you, Jenna. Now, as we all know, September just ended on Wednesday. September is Suicide Prevention Month. However, suicide prevention doesn't end October 1st. Keep checking in on your loved ones. We know this is a stressful time for everyone.
If you or anyone you know is struggling with suicidal ideation, please don't be afraid to call the National Suicide Prevention Line at 1-800-273-8255. You are not alone. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to watch next week's episode for the latest news and upcoming events. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time in
The Jungle.